Hello everyone, welcome back to today's episode of Showcase on Dark Souls 3. Now, time for one of the few boss weapons left to cover. Well, there ain't a whole lot. There's less than 10. I think I can count the rest of them on my hand. I think. I'm not sure which ones left. But anyway, for today's episode, it is Arstor's Spear. I think I pronounced it right. Arstor. Yeah, Arstor's Spear. Now this thing, it says a spear, but it's a really weird spear. Really weird. The description of this weapon reads, one of the curses that festered within the belly of the Greatwood, and a terrible weapon favored by the Earl Arstor of the Impaler. Ugh, say that 3 times so fast. Earl Arstor of the Impaler. Actually, no, it's not as difficult as I thought it was. The spear is wreathed in rotten, heavily poisoned meat. Defeating foes restores HP. Interesting. The skill for this weapon is the shield splitter. Take a large step forward and with a single focused thrust penetrate or puncture the enemy shield and inflict damage. Penetrate, puncture, kind of same thing. But yes, hopefully that restoring health is good as it claims. A lot of weapons claim that, but don't really do a very good job in the end. But, well. Now, visually, the spear doesn't really look like much of a spear at all. The head of the spear, the blade of it, is far too long, and your shaft is not as long. It has a crossguard as if it was a sword. So essentially, I think it's a sword with a very long handle. It's got some kind of weird coiling around the rotten wood. I guess it's a rotten wood coiling around. But yes, it's a very, very weird looking weapon. Very weird. Now, moving on to the stats for Arstor's Spear. Physically, well, you actually get quite a bit of physical. 20 points above, which is good. Because this is a spear and most of those only do basic damage. Bonus damage is half of that, which is good. In additional effects, we also get that poison damage. It's one of the very few boss weapons that actually has additional effects. In a tree bonus, we got a D for strength and C for dexterity. Not bad. In true requirements, you need 11 strength and 19 dexterity, which isn't a whole lot to be honest. Then we're on to the shield splitter move, which is a rough cost of 16 FP every time you use it. And the weight of the weapon is 6.5. So yeah, it's alright. So overall, this is a pretty good looking spear so far. Looks like it might be a clear cut above everything else, which is good and expected. Now to the animations, well, it's a lot of spear poking here. No different from any other spear, which is unfortunate. But the heavy attack is a very heavy spear poke. Two-handed light attack is a very rapid spear poke, reminiscent of a basic attack, just quicker. And two-handed power attack is a very heavy spear poke, bit of a wind up, nothing new here. The rolling attack is to bring it upon your foe like a sword, which makes sense of this weapon probably. And the power attack for rolling is a very heavy jab. Now, using the weapon in the left hand offers no new animations whatsoever, so it really is pointless. Now, the spear, or the shield splitter is right there. Very quick, very good reach. And the weapon has a good jab for a sprint attack. And not to mention, you can use it with your shield up, which is always nice. Very nice indeed. Now, in upgrading the Arstor's Spear, you need a Titanite Scale, since it is a boss weapon after all. So only be a couple upgrades. But Titanite Scale is expensive. Alright. You can see we have pretty good upgrades going pretty much on both bonus and physical. However, the true bonus only changes at the Titanite Scale level for dexterity. But oh well. Also, this weapon cannot be infused given its Titanite Scale infusion, which is expected. Now, this weapon, I expect a little bit better performance than most others, but we shall see how that turns out. Let's start off the backstab. Nice, almost 500, which is good for a spear. But spears aren't meant to be extremely powerful. They're meant to be a bit weaker since they have such a great reach. Alright. Should be able to jab, jab both guys at once. Yeah, still, damage isn't overly impressive, but at least it's a little bit above average for a spear. That's alright. Alright. But I did notice that the two-handed version barely does any more damage. Yeah, I did 268 two-handed. In single-handed here, I'm only doing 250. Let's test it again. Yep, did 150 with single-handed, and then 168 or 268 with two-handed. So I don't think there's much point using two-handed this weapon then. Always use the shield then. It's fine by me. There's a shield splitter move right there. Good way to bypass. Though, it does not seem like you can really break the shield, but oh well. If you can bypass it, why break it? Now this should be particularly effective against the Gorgile, because if he does try to defend, I'll quickly kill him. Let's see. Here we are. And bypassed. Oh, nearly killed him too. So there you go. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now against the Black Knight, which the special move is kind of null and void because he doesn't really use his shield a whole lot. So it comes right down to a straight up fight. Backstab, and okay, we got 440. Pretty good. Alright, but in terms of reach, I think we're both equal. But oh well. Now, I'm doing this extra section here, and I'm going to be intentionally getting hurt. Now, we all seen the performance, and let's see how well that heal steal is. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Pretty much keep an eye on my health at this point. Alright, there's another one dead. Ooh! Ooh! That's a lot! Especially if you got a lot of small foes around you. That's a quick way to heal yourself. Look at that. That is quite significant. That is not small. It only seems small because I have a lot of health. That's pretty good. So if you have a bunch of guys sitting around their pews not doing a whole lot, let's make them do health. Oh, he's not dead. But he is now, and he's now health. So pretty damn good. Pretty damn good indeed. That's pretty effective. I'm never fully healed after that. Alright, moving on to the pros and cons of a Arstor Spear. On the pro side, well, you got that lifesteal, which is pretty damn nifty. It's pretty much the most important part. Has excellent reach as well. And he can even bypass shields. So pretty damn good pros, if you ask me. On the con side, pretty much the biggest con is it cannot be infused, which, given its State Knight skill reinforcement, and the damage is average for a boss weapon. That's not a huge problem for like plain spears, but for boss weapons, a bit of a letdown that the damage is pretty average. But whatever. On to the score for Arstor Spear. Damage gets a 6 out of 10. Like I said, it was average. Reach, though, is an 8 out of 10. It had excellent reach. Animation, a 4 out of 10. Even though it borrows everything from the spear set, it did occur to me this is the very first boss weapon you can get, so I won't penalize it too much. Bonus, 6 out of 10. It was an average bonus. Nothing surprising there. However, I missed, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Lifesteal is very excellent. The special move is you can bypass shields. It's pretty, and it's more powerful than your average spear. So all that said, I say it's 8. The only thing I dock it on is for its odd shape. Very odd shape, but very little. So in total, the Arstor Spear gets 32 out of 50, which is exceptional. It's probably the best spear to use by far. So in conclusion, it's pretty damn good. Pretty good indeed for your very first boss weapon you can hold. Is it the best weapon in the game? Well, far from it. But it certainly is useful. Especially when you're fighting off against various small foes, and there's lots of them in Dark Souls 3. Every area has those obnoxious little shits that run around and pecker at your health. Well, you could do the opposite to them. Get health from them. But that's been Showcase for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care out there.